Hi everyone. So today we'll show AI investigation of jobs. So right now when you open the Prow job, it looks like that. This is the main page and you have the panel that called AI investigation. So you press on this AI investigation and you have the report. You can go over the report to see that it find root cause, information about jobs, evidence, and the most feature I liked is timeline. It shows when it started to fail and on what. And finally, it got to suggested fixes and so on. So agent runs in jobs when cluster is up and it can SSH to the nodes, read node logs, run OpenShift client, for example, and investigate all OpenShift resources, logs, whatever it's needed for investigation of job. And it's not just summarize me logs or summarize my failures or whatever. It's a real full equipped investigator that is looking for root cause of the problem without any, red herrings, smoking guns and whatever. So the big value of this is that CI clusters are ephemeral, right? They are gone after the job, and if something happens, probably you can reproduce it, but not always. And sometimes reproducing can take a lot of time because it's flaky test or some specific configurations in CI that you cannot reproduce locally, and it may take days or even weeks trying to catch this failure on your local setup. So having this kind of investigator with all tools to get the required info is priceless because it happens in the same moment that the problem exists. So you can see various reports here. All of them right now it's Claude Sonnet model. I just really like this event timeline stuff. And it investigates both cluster failures and test failures, any failure in the job. And each investigation has this report as an artifact that you can see also in the logs. So I tried various models. For example, this is report of Gemini, not so impressive, right? This report of GPT via cursor, and it's a little bit better. This is also GPT report, but I still prefer the Sonnet reports. They are quite good. They have a lot of details, looks really nice and professional. So what happened next? It's looking in Jira for similar issues. If it doesn't file, it filled the new story and attached to it all information from this report and linked to the job logs. Let's take, for example, this story. Just link to the story and we have Jira ticket about this with all details and so on. I still work on this formatting nice these issues. I keep everything in one epic. I ask explicitly agent to open these stories in one epic, so I can concentrate everything that I have from CI, and then I can trash them. I can probably assign to different people if it's about this specific components are failing, or take it for myself if it's CI automation failure and so on. So everything that you see here, it was reporting from CI jobs. And but what happens if we have this reported already? So why to investigate twice the same thing, right? For example, we have flaky test or repeating failure. It doesn't make sense to burn tokens on same investigations. So firstly, it starts to look in Jira if we already have this tracked before trying to investigate everything from scratch and SSH to nodes and run binaries and whatever. If it finds this, so it just adds comment to the Jira ticket about like this happened again, here this job, and attach job logs URL. For example, here you can see it's already tracked and I just added a comment. So let's see the Jira tickets, for example, here. No, let's take this one. You see here related failing job. Again, it happened in this URL. You can open this URL and see another logs. And another occurrence of this issue observed in job, and again URL and information. So you have for every story actually comments about it happened again, and you can see, for example, how often it happens and prioritize issues, for example, by this. And always you have logs for this issue happened, and you can open various logs from different jobs. It might be much more useful for you. So in this moment, you might ask, how much does it cost all this stuff to run in every job? So I did investigations and discovered that if issue has already been tracked in Jira and it needs just to see the failure and connect it to existing issue, it takes about $1 per job. If issue wasn't tracked, it's something new and it has to run the full investigation cycle, it costs about $2. So make your calculations if your budget allows this and make your decisions. But remember that reproducing these failures and flaky tests might take much more time of working for engineers than $1 or $2. So currently this is running only for bare metal jobs. I just merged and it requires specific steps that I added to our steps in Telco 5 GCI code. And if you have jobs in my framework, like PTP jobs, QE jobs, you can easily add this step and have your own investigator. It runs model Sonnet currently, but it can run also Gemini and all models of Cursor. It uses open code that I connected to cloud models in Vertex, and it runs on hypervisor with all tools connected like Jira CLI, SSH, OpenShift binaries, and so on. It is not related currently for to AWS jobs, so this probably will be the next step in the future. And I would like also to add Slack reports about this. So if you are interested to add this step to your bare metal jobs, get in touch.